Welcome to Empress Moon Tarot. This is for the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, I am so sorry. For today's reading, both you and Pisces had resilience, and I had done Pisces before you. I had done the water signs before the earth signs. And as a result, I kept calling you Pisces. So I am doing a separate reading just for you, an extra reading, as my apology for that mess up. And what we're going to do is we're going to do it based on this resilience, whatever's going to be coming your way today or within the next couple days, because these can sometimes, the energy for these cards can sometimes play out for a couple days. Take what does resonate with you, leave what doesn't. And this will be a little bit more clarification on this particular issue, what you might be dealing with. You've already meditated on your cards. I'd like to give them a couple more shuffles though. Capricorn, 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 rise against tribulation. Capricorn, 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 situation, needing resilience. Capricorn, 17th, 2000. Capricorn is requiring resilience. Sort of tribulation, what can be done here? One more. Okay. One card to represent Capricorn, please. One card to represent Capricorn. What's Capricorn feeling, going through? What's their state of mind? Capricorn. What is affecting Capricorn? What is affecting Capricorn? What is affecting Capricorn? A little bit more information on the issue. What is affecting Capricorn? What are Capricorn's challenges? Capricorn's challenge. What is aiding Capricorn? What is helping Capricorn? What can help Capricorn through this difficult time? What can help Capricorn? Okay. What would be the passive or unorthodox approach for Capricorn to take? What would be the passive or unorthodox? Okay. What would be the active or active direction Capricorn can take? What additional advice do you have for Capricorn, please, Spirit? What additional advice? Let me have another card, please. Okay. All right, Capricorn. This is regarding that situation requiring resilience for today or within the next 3 to 4 days. Rising above tribulation. So when I pulled the card on what represents you, I got the moon. That tells me that right now the situation that you are dealing with, the situation that feels like a very heavy trial for you, is causing you a great deal of confusion at the moment. A lot of anxiety, a lot of confusion. You don't know how to proceed. You don't know what to do. You know that you're having to move forward, but you don't know how to separate fact from fiction. Everything's too hazy right now for you to really see your direction. And regarding the actual issue that you're dealing with, that you're having to, make your way through, we got the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is telling me that you are in needing of fighting for what you believe in. Fighting for what you believe in. Now, I don't know whether this is a work situation, if this is a personal situation, if this is a family situation. Only you know that, Capricorn. But it's saying that you are currently trying to fight for what you believe in. You're trying to push past your competition. If this is a work situation, you're trying to beat out the competition on some sort of deal, some sort of project, some sort of something that you're working on in your work. If it's family, there may be some issues there that are requiring you to really stand up and say, this is what I believe. It could be anything. You would know if this resonates with you. You'll know precisely what this is referring to. Now, your challenges, what came up for your challenges was the Queen of Swords. And so the Queen of Swords is that, really kind of, she's very much, she cuts to the truth. She gets down to the root of the problem and she finds a solution. She's able to resolve it very quickly. She's confident and direct. Well, we see that you have a lot of confusion here. Things are not very clear to you at the moment. So your challenge is getting down to the root of the problem, trying to figure out how to handle this situation. This is a little bit unusual for you. It's also, another challenge maybe, since she is very much, she values honesty and clarity. We do know that clarity, not having clarity, is currently your obstacle. Trying to find that clarity is currently your obstacle. Perhaps you're not being confident or direct enough to get down to the root of the matter. Perhaps you're not trusting in your own intellect to be able to determine what it is that you need to do. And so your biggest challenge here is that getting to the heart of the matter and getting to that clarity. But what is helping you, Capricorn, this is wonderful, is the Magician. The Magician has everything that he needs in order to create something in his life, in order to manifest something in his life. And I'm using he just because in most decks the Magician is an image of a man, but it can apply to men or women. So what this is saying, Capricorn, is although you feel like you're having trouble finding clarity on this situation, you have everything that you need in order to gain that clarity, in order to know which direction to move in order to know how to resolve this situation, how to resolve the situation. And so all you need to do is trust in your intuition, trust in your knowledge, trust in your emotions, trust in your overall stability, things that you have already built in this situation to help you to move forward. So that's really great, Capricorn. You have what you need to get past this situation. Now, your passive approach to getting beyond whatever difficulty you're dealing with is your energy, Capricorn. It's that Knight of Pentacles energy. It's sitting back and pretty much not doing anything, not moving forward. The Knight of Pentacles, he's very much a perfectionist. He's unwavering. He knows where he stands, and he doesn't open up and let others in. He moves very, very slow. In this particular card, he's not moving at all. So your passive approach may be to do nothing until you're able to gain that clarity. But that seems a little counterintuitive because of the fact that that's, you currently are not taking action. You're currently trying to figure out what it is that you need to do. So this seems like a counterintuitive approach to take on this situation. Now your active approach is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is making that decision, going with your intuition and carefully planning and carefully thinking about how you can resolve the situation. Looking at it from, how you can make your dreams a reality. Making decisions, planning, and careful thought in order to create whatever it is you need to create. So this is telling you, Capricorn, that the active actions you can take in this situation would be to sit down, think about it, listen to your intuition, and develop a plan. Develop a plan and be confident about it. Okay? Now, some additional advice that we have. We saw that first card that came up is that card of, fear. It's that overall fear and feeling helpless, and, the fact that you feel somewhat trapped in your circumstances, but hope is closer than you think it is. So the advice for you would be that you're really not that far from getting beyond this situation. There is hope. There is hope in sight. You just have to open up your eyes and see it. But I kind of wanted a little bit more clarification on that for you. And we were given the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is that boldly going into the future, the unknown future, taking those first steps. So since it is an advice of moving forward and taking those steps to move past the situation and to get out of that time of stagnation, being inspired to walk alone forward into your future, even though you're unsure of the exact pathway, and letting go of what it is that's blocking you. So I think that the advice that we have is really kind of relates to both sides. From a passive standpoint, if you choose the passive direction to resolve this situation, you need to understand it might take some time for that clarity to come to you, but that there is hope. Just sit back and wait. Hope will come. You'll be able to know what it is to do. But if you choose to take that active direction of making that decision, planning carefully, thinking about it, and stepping forward into the unknown to resolve this situation and get past your competition to be victorious, you have everything that you need in order to do so. And the inspiration will come to you as you take that step towards your future. Capricorn, I hope this was helpful to you, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic rest of the day, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.